So, Keir Starmer and other European leaders are upset at the fact that Donald Trump wants to get this quote-unquote war sorted out. It's a conflict that should have never happened over absolutely nothing and the silliest things imaginable. When our Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, unfortunately, has the cojones to go to other European leaders and say that there needs to be an emergency meeting with all European leaders because Trump is trying to get a deal sorted between Zelenskyy and Putin. I noticed that the Ukraine had a drone hit the steel concrete wall of the Chernobyl plant that obviously caused many issues back in the day. I'm sure a few of you are a bit conspiratorial. We know that the government lies to us so that we can launch false attacks. The British, the Americans know about Iraq. And that drone, that single drone to hit a concrete wall of nothing at the Chernobyl plant doesn't seem like a strategic move from Russia to me. They don't want this war to end. There's been too much corruption. There's been too much money laundered. There's been too much profit had. They will never let this war end in a peaceful way. Their goal is to take down Russia. That has always been the goal. You never heard about peace talks. You never heard about concessions of land, either side. You always heard, we need to take out Putin. We need to take down Russia. We need to put sanctions on Russia. I'm not Russian. Я не русский. But I can tell you now, as a small island nation, for the UK anyway, to go against the biggest landmass country on the planet with the largest nuclear arsenal, because they're taking separatist regions practically given away by the German and the French in the Minsk agreements, to take them on over that is so silly, so blind, worthless, pathetic, and it's a death wish. That's all it is. That's all it is. So of course these people are upset when actual peace is at least attempted to be had. It's been almost 3 years to the day, if not 3 years to the day today. It's February 17th when I record this. I could have sworn it happened in like the 10th of February 2022. It was all over our TVs for a year. We had the Rona, then Ukraine, and then, oh my gosh, Trump could win, to back to Ukraine again. The media have an agenda. These leaders have their pockets to line. And there's finally someone saying, look, this is silly. People are passing away for no reason. Families being torn apart. Let's end this nonsense. Let's sit down and talk. So of course the Europeans are upset. It makes me ashamed to be European, really. If the Europeans truly wanted this conflict over and truly cared about what Trump is doing, they would ring him up and talk to him. They wouldn't have these little covert meetings in Munich or wherever they're going to whine, complain and bring down negotiations. Boris Johnson did it at the very start, and now Keir Starmer's doing it with other European leaders today. 3 years later. They plaster this all over our news cycle. They put it in the papers. That's all they talk about. I think that it's about time we tell them how we feel about it.